This is the goofiest Switch accessory I've ever seen in my life. And I've watched beat 'em ups. Just kidding, I wouldn't do that. Hello, my lovely people, it's Alex from Nintendo Life, holding a gigantic goddamn Switch tablet. I don't know who in the hell wanted this. It was a Kickstarter project. It was kickstarted last month. It's releasing this month, and Nintendo Life is reviewing it here. And I thought this was the worst looking thing I've ever seen. And it's not even as advertised. I read their little review here, and it was supposed to be a 1080p screen, and it actually maxes out, where is it here, at 768p, so it's not even actually full range HD like they say it would be. And the display is apparently covered in a matte finish, which prevents glare and finger marks, but makes the image look a bit dull. And that's all. It just makes it look not as good as your regular Switch, or especially your Switch OLED. And then the speakers here are on the back side of the tablet. Like, they're stereo speakers. They're like, look, we got stereo speakers. Like, wow, it's 2021. I pray to God you have stereo speakers. What is this, Game Boy? Like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, they're on the back of the unit, so it sounds terrible. I haven't watched their review because, I mean, I could see from a mile away that is fucked. It looks so cheap and shitty just in this thumbnail. It looks so plasticky and dumb. And then there are comparisons here. Like, you can see the colors are not popping. And then we get into some even worse situations down here. Their review kit didn't even come with the battery accessory. Apparently there's a battery accessory that you need with this thing, so you can bring it on the go with you, because without that, you need it to be plugged up to an AC adapter, which completely defeats the whole purpose of it being a portable console. I need to bring it's a 10,000 mAh. I don't know what MAH stands for. Battery pack. That's your standard battery pack that you bring around to charge your phone or whatever the case may be. You see them at the airport all the time. I bring them with me to charge my Switch on the go with my phone, whatever the case is. But you need one of those hooked up to it for this thing to work on the go. From what I was getting from this review, I don't know if I can find that in here, but they said the thing was heavy as hell, and then with that included, it's fucked. And I went to check out the Kickstarter because I wanted to see what the hell the company was saying about this to promote this for this thing to be successful, and it was very funny. It was backed by 369 backers. Nice. 165,000 US dollars. And the goal was $66,961, 188% larger, and stereo sound. Wow, that's like not a selling point. Like I said, we're in 2021. You better goddamn have stereo sound. Like, Jesus Christ. It's currently in production, so these aren't out yet. Nintendo Life had a review unit. I don't know why the hell they wouldn't send them the battery. I guess they're like, well, they're not going to take it on the go. Well, I mean, just send them everything. You're going to send them a bare-ass basic kit. It's $249 for the standard. So this thing is on discount for $299, which is going to be the retail price. If you back it, you're going to get a $50 discount. So when it hits store shelves, if it ever does, which I am highly doubting, but maybe will, since it was backed and everything, but I don't know. This is like, I'm sure it's going to get a lot of bad PR, because this thing looks fucking, it's like a Tim and Eric Cinco product. If you know Tim and Eric Cinco products.
The new Cinco phone from Cinco Mobile. The great thing about the Cinco phone, it has one button and one only.
This is one of them. This thing is going to cost as much as a full Nintendo Switch console, not even a Switch Lite, a full Nintendo, the regular Nintendo Switch console, just to have this big, ugly looking screen. Look at the bezel on this thing. It's so fucking big. It's almost 2 times as big as your Switch. I would assume that the tablet is probably twice as big with how big this goddamn bezel is, but look at this fucking photo right here. This is hell on earth. Obviously, he's wearing all black, and the accessories are all black. I don't know if that was a choice by the photographers and everything to kind of hide everything, not make it look as apparent. But look at this fucking battery pack sitting on his lap right here, and look at the back of this shit. This shit is out of control. Like, I don't know what this is about. I think it's the kickstand for it, which Nintendo Life did say that it was a good kickstand, but goddamn, it better be. This thing is a fucking behemoth. And they did note that, hey, if you were just playing this at tabletop at your house, it's kind of cool. But it's like, I got a fucking TV. Why am I playing tabletop at my goddamn house when I got a TV? Maybe you're fucking 12 years old and your mom's using the TV and you gotta do tabletop to play with you and your brother Timmy? I don't know. But it's not something that I think is a very major selling point. Like, our kickstand's pretty fucking sick because it's goddamn huge. It better be fucking sick, right? And I wanted to point this out real quick. I forgot to mention this. Their name is UpSwitch. The company's name is UpSwitch LLC. We're almost 5 years into the Nintendo Switch's life cycle, and they decided to name their entire company after the console. That is not a good sign. Looks kind of like the Steam Deck, huh? I'm sorry. You have to put the full Nintendo, that's not a feature. Nintendo Switch integration, that's not a feature. You just actually need that to play it. So there you go, HDMI port. Again, like why I don't know what they're hyping up. Headphone jack, like what? I don't know. Like what? This is amazing. They have a headphone jack. I can't believe it. Well, I mean, I guess Apple and Samsung did away with theirs, so maybe it is a selling point. The kickstand, there it is. Boom. Portable battery is a feature that's strapped in. It's goddamn strapped in for dear life on the back of this thing. Holy hell! I want to know how much this thing weighs. They said it was a hefty fucking machine. I want to feel this thing and just laugh out loud at whoever backed this. Someone was like, this is fucking awesome. Obviously, there's the different tiers. You can get t-shirts, your battery pack. The standard one does not come with a battery pack. I don't know. Again, I don't know. But whatever, and they get pretty goddamn hefty in price here. There's obviously for 2 of them, as you can see. That's rough stuff. IPS, I think they were saying the IPS screen is not even that great. Nintendo Life was saying, I just think this whole thing looks cheap and miserable. This whole thing, like it's not laid out like aesthetic. It's not aesthetically pleasing. It looks very low budget every single aspect of this Kickstarter. At least they did get an actual model to model with the product, unlike the Amigo, which does some goofy ass photoshops. So apparently you can play more than the Switch on here. It's literally just a second monitor, which you can find for a lot cheaper than $300. You can get some really good second monitors. Actually, someone sent me one when I worked on a FU Game Crew to review. I don't review tech, but I made a quick little review in a news video, and I think that one retailed for like 150 bucks, and it was really good. It was like 1440p and everything. Very nice. So this as a second monitor is kind of shitty. I don't know. You know, whatever. God bless. Love and light. You guys are doing your best, I guess. Oh, here's the battery pack. I guess you could put your own in there, maybe, if you could fit it in those little straps. It doesn't have to be the 10,000 mAh Orion branded, which, you know, you can get battery packs like this for like 20 bucks anyways. And then we have some child labor, it looks like. I think that's a child working in China on the Orion. That's probably illegal. Paid pennies on the dollar, possibly, to make your gigantic, shitty plastic Switch screen, second monitor, if you will. And for some reason, we get to see all the components. There's like a picture of them during production. I don't know what this does for anyone. Like, man, look at the handles in this pixelated photo that I can't click on or zoom in on. Man, that's awesome. There they are, right? All 4 of them, huh? That's good to know. Kelly Stewart's really excited to sell you this giant piece of plastic trash. Pete Scala can't wait. He can't wait. I'm assuming he's an investor, because I noticed that he has no experience in the gaming space. He just thinks, hey, these guys told me this is gonna be good, so I'm guessing it is. But there it is. I don't know, like I said, I don't know who is excited for this. It looks like a pure fucking dumpster garbage fire. One of the worst peripherals I've ever seen from the Nintendo Switch, and I've seen some rough ass shit. This just looks hellish. Like, the whole point of the Nintendo Switch is it's portable, and even then it's barely portable. You know my stance on portable. The original Switch is barely portable, and now you're making me bring around a goddamn fucking TV for $300 extra. Like, I could get the Steam Deck for that price. What, are you fucked? I gotta buy a $300 Switch and a fucking $300 TV to carry around with a battery pack? It's probably more. The battery pack's not even included in the base one. Whew, Jesus. Orion, tip of the cap. UpSwitch, tip of the cap. You did some terrible work, and I just had to roast it because this is fucked. And a tip of the cap to the Beanie Boy. Sorry, my voice is a little shot today. I was yelling a lot yesterday. I was on vacay over the weekend. I had a lot of fun in Atlanta with my friends. But yes, the Beanie Boys, here they are. If you want to be a Beanie Boy yourself, you can support the channel for as low as $1 a month, and I really do appreciate it so much. Hit the join button down below, and it's 99 cents a month, and it does help me out a lot, and I do appreciate it, and you'll be on screen at the end of my videos getting a personal thank you. And again, tip of the cap to you beautiful, beautiful human beings. And I'll see you later.